Hello everybody, this is the Real Spartan 9001, and welcome to the next Let's Play I'm doing, which is this bad Spyro game, though, Enter the Dragonfly. Now, you may be wondering why I'm not on the title screen, or why I didn't show the opening cutscene. Well, first off, I've had a lot of errors with this recently. First off, my headset that I used for all the other things I've done is gone on the fritz, and I can't really use it right now. Second off, I've had trouble balancing my audio, and third off, I've just had a lot of issues with the audio and stuff like that, and this game is glitchy as bollocks as it is, so let's start. Now, you should know that the frame rate you see is the actual frame rate of the game, probably, even though it's reduced to 25 frames a second or something, except probably not, because I'm just going to be, even though I'm using this in a Pinnacle Studio, I'm going to be rendering this in, whatchamacallit, I forget what it's called, Sony Vegas.
Here, take this dragon rune to the dragon spirit over there. With this rune, he'll be able to combine dragon magic with my magic, and grant you bubble breath to catch dragonflies. They're shy, and will probably run away from you anytime you come near them.
So, yep, that's the premise of this game.
Use your L1 button to switch back and forth between fire and bubble breath.
Yep, so instead of picking up your enemies, you have to spray them with bubbles, because that totally makes sense. Why we couldn't just... Well, that was some glitchy visuals right there, and we haven't even gone through like 2 minutes.
Spyro, the magic of this sacred rune will bestow upon you the power of bubble breath.
Now, this already opens up a plot hole. How did these runes get created? Why are they not in the statue already? And does this mean that, like, does only Spyro gain power from this? Also, what is this effect? It's just green. Now... hang on, tutorial. Blah blah blah. Yeah, basically, gems are the currency of this game. And the thing is, I will be going for 100% of this game. If there's a thing that I'll be doing, I'm going to be cutting out these things and only showing the important stuff. No, oh, hang on, tutorial. So basically, I'm not going to let these tutorials play because, for once, they're all garbage, and second off, if you've played any of the other Spyro games, you should know what this is. Unless you played a New Beginning, then you won't know. So yeah, we have fire and we have bubbles. Both of which are particle effects, so they're really hard to gauge. Oh, hang on, tutorial. God damn it, now I'm just imitating Pat Strikes Back.
Hey, it's Toon!
Yep, quality naming system, 9 out of 10. I'm just ripping on this game for no reason. Now I really have to sneeze. Please say you'll let it. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, please tell me I edited that out. Or probably not, because it sounded horrible enough that I could have left it in. So yeah, this is going to be a 100% thing, regrettably, and yeah. Oh, hang on, tutorial. I should probably stop saying that. Anyone who's watched Pat Strikes Back's review of this is, you know, probably just like, you don't even need to watch this anyway, because it's garbage. Oh, hang on, tutorial, what was that?
Hey, Spyro!
Couldn't even get Hunter's original voice. Or was this Hunter's original voice? Hunter, your physics, please. What's wrong with them? So as you probably would have noticed, this game is a lot floatier than the others. And the physics are really loose instead of the nice tight controls of the original one. This is teaching you can use the hover feature. Great demonstration there. I will be playing this on a delay like all my games, so if I do stupid, you know, junk like that, expect stuff to happen and me to get angry. So, yeah, also charging looks terrible. So jump cut. So yeah, the hover in this game is actually really terrible compared to the others. I found a dragonfly. Why I don't have to spray this one with bubble breath? It makes no sense.
Hey, it's Bubbles!
Hey, Bubbles. I get it, because he's surrounded in bubbles. That's stupid. And Hunter just completely floated off into the abyss. Oh, hey, that gem was worth 52. No, it was 25. But why the yellow one's worth 25? Makes no goddamn sense. spark to breaking physics right there. So yeah, instead of these being super power-ups, they're challenges most of the time. I just have to kill a bunch of stupid scarecrows. And look at this frame rate. Look at this frame rate. I bet like when you flame some of them, yeah, the game just drops into, yep, 3 frames a second. And I know that wasn't my recording, because it says I've still only dropped 5 frames ever. And, yeah. So yeah, this is pretty pointless and stupid. How flaming scarecrows accomplishes anything? Don't ask me, because I don't know. I don't know a lot, do I? That was a joke. And I don't know where these stupid scarecrows are, because I have not done any training for this Let's Play. So, yeah. You may have noticed, this is like an overworld, except not, because it's too small. Far too small. The overworlds in Spyro 3 were bigger. So yeah, there's only really one overworld. There is no travel to the next section, which is good. I mean, no, which was good. Also, look at how slow the charge is. So, jump cut till I'm back to that stupid challenge. 7th time's the charm. I say 7th time's the charm when literally this is the 2nd attempt I'm doing. I just do that because it makes you pity me, because, you know, I deserve pity from having to play this game. And also, you hear that youch thing? You have to hear that every time you run into something with charge. And you hear you say, oh, why not just not charge? Well, you can't really beat these challenges without charging, because it's how you increase your speed. But you probably know this, because you're smarter than the average bear. I don't know, I'm just rambling now. Then again, my rambling is pretty justified with a game like this. I mean, I've been recorded in less than 10 minutes, and I'm already angry. So yeah, notice I wouldn't be able to beat this challenge if not for the charge effect, and I still only barely beat it. And what's your reward? A dragonfly, of course. But how does the game explain this? Yeah, I completed the challenge and released a dragonfly. Whoop-de-doo, that's totally valid.
Hey, it's Jade!
Is that Derek Jeter? I know nothing about Derek Jeter, except that Bear Tappy mentioned him once in his Darkest Dungeon video. Well, one of them, that is. Yeah, spoiler alert, I'm doing Darkest Dungeon for my next Let's Play. And the reason I'm actually recording this now is because of one reason. Darkest Dungeon gets fully released in slightly over 2 weeks, on the 16th of January, which should be the 17th for me. I don't know, I think Darkest Dungeon is American or British, I don't know. Time zones always confuse me. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing that when it's fully released. Leave a like if you've ever heard of the name Darkest Dungeon. Leave a like if you live in a dungeon. Or some stupid stuff like that. So before there was a lock that had a lightning bolt on it. And this one has an icicle on it. So it would make sense to use fire breath to melt the ice on the lock. But no, you have to use ice on it. Which does not make sense in any way whatsoever. And here we see the majestic Spyro leaping about from place to place. Now we see a fully grown dragon who couldn't be bothered to collect the dragonflies
Good
himself.
work, Spyro. Use the stones to get to the dojo.
Yeah, you can't do it yourself because you're too busy being important. An important NPC that doesn't even have really anything. Now, if you've played this game before or even know anything about this game before, you'll know that this game takes a bloody long time to load. You may think, oh hey, that's the loading bar, right? No, that's the loading bar to show the loading bar. Luckily for you, I'm going to be editing out every other loading screen. I'm just going to let this one play to show you how long every single loading screen is going to be. Fortunately, you do not have to look at all of them. So yeah, you may think, oh, it's just going to be like maybe 10 seconds or 20 if it's really bad. Sometimes these loading screens go up to over a minute long. Yes, I'm not kidding, a minute. Just for a level. Probably because, unlike the original game that was loaded in chunks, this loads the whole entire game on, you know, a whim, pretty much. So, yeah, it's loading the entire level now. you know, it has to load the challenges separately though. So yeah, I don't know how long that took, but it definitely didn't take a minute. What I was saying, but still, that was pretty long to be loading a level. Oh, hang on,
no.
tutorial. Oh no, quality voice acting. It doesn't exist here, folks. It does not exist here. So I'm going to be doing one level an episode, usually, and which is going to be like, the episode's still going to be pretty long, or maybe they're just going to be like 20 minutes or something, but yeah, I'm just going to cut out the boring stuff, or when I'm not talking, or have anything funny to say. Then again, I never do have anything funny to say, because I'm not a comedian. So, yeah. Yeah, that. Also, one of the first enemies in the game, it's a ninja, but it's not a good one because I can see it. Quality ninja-ing. He just ninja'd me to death. Also, of all the things this game has, it has a head bash, but you will never have to use this head bash if my memory is correct. It's pretty pointless, and you can see Spyro's skull on the ground. I guess that's where all the budget went. I just stole that joke from Pat Strikes Back, like subconsciously. I didn't even try to. It's probably because that's the last thing I saw of this game, because no one likes to talk about it, because it's bad. So, rightfully so, no one talks about it. This is a door. This door is shut. I'm pretty sure there's a thing behind this door that leads to the other side of the level, but it doesn't open for any valid reason like the other games does. No, of course it doesn't. Also, I'll be showing off every name on camera.
Hey, it's Steppy.
Because, you know, that's a name. A lot of these names in this game are really stupid. They don't even use the normal names first like the original Spyro 3 does, where it had everything had a name. Maybe they're just trying to use names that Spyro 3 came up with, but then again, they do reuse some names, I'm pretty sure. Also, gems on the very ledge, when this game is pretty... It's probably well aware that its controls are not as tight as Spyro 3's were. So, yeah. They thought they were doing a good job, and I believe this game was rushed, you know, for the PS2 early launch thing. You know what? I wish that the Spyro series was as good as the Crash series, because, I mean, Crash doesn't have really any really bad games. I mean, their games were enjoyable. Spyro's games kind of were. I mean, Hero's Tale is a pretty good Spyro game, but Spyro has the downside of Skylanders, and I don't even want to talk about that. So, I won't. Youch. I'd like to point out how stupid it is that this dragon is encased in ice. What did this? This is a temple. This is like... Nothing is frozen here.
Ah, Spyro. Thank goodness you had the sense to free me from...
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut you off there because that doesn't make any sense. I had the sense to free you? How terrible. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. I don't know, and now I'm just gonna start spouting memes off. You know what? I should probably get DeMason in here to help me with this, to commentate this, but he probably doesn't want to. Or maybe he does, but I don't think he's really even online now, so... Yeah, eventually I'll have DeMason, like, help me with this, to commentate, because, you know, I need... Like, of course I need help to do this sort of garbage. Oh, hang on, tutorial. He's also big and fat. I don't think you can No shit! I already killed him! And while trying to turn the camera around, because I think triangle is the camera button, because it kind of is. This tray is open. This tray is not open. My PS2 is just a piece of garbage. Hang on. You know what? I'm not even going to bother touching this with my hand. I'm just going to tap the thing I have holding my PS2 down because it's so crumbly held together. Also, if this disc tray is open thing happens whilst the game is loading a section in one of those big loading times, then it's just, the game crashes. So, yeah, and also the music resets every time this happens, even though Sparks is clearly moving when the disc tray is open, so why can't they just continue the game? Well, nothing is loading. I mean, they did load this whole thing in one thing, I'm pretty sure, and if they didn't, they're still pathetic, so I blame them anyway. There's really no way out of this. You know, actually, never mind. No, hang on, tutorial. Each time a fairy zaps you like this. Like what? A fairy hasn't zapped me yet. Nice quality sound effects. Quality. 9 out of 10. Nice textures as well. You know what? Something I'd like to say is I've recently, throughout like the times I've been recording Isaac to others, stuff like that, I've been playing Undertale, and let me tell you, it's a big contrast between this game. And yeah, they're shy. They'll probably run off, even though you know why would they need to be? I have the dragonfly with me right now. Couldn't Spark just easily bait them out? And also, these are pretty much the fattest dragonflies ever seen. Like, is Spark just like the super anorexic dragonfly supreme? Get back here, you piece of crap. Stop that.
Hey, it's Shellac.
20 seconds later. Shellac. That isn't even a name. That is not even a name in any language ever. I defy anyone who says otherwise. Also, it's more like a chore to collect gems because, in case you wouldn't have noticed, there's a lot of 1s and 2s in this game. Yes, they decide... what? You know what, at the end of this I'm probably just going to do a glitch compilation of all the glitches I find in this game. That's going to be the bonus video. Because, unlike all the other Spyro games, this one doesn't have a bonus for collecting everything. It's just like a, hey, congratulations, return to beginning, challenge again. That's a reference to, I forget what it's called, Ghosts and Goblins. Ghosts and Goblins? Ghosts and Goblins, yes, Ghosts and Goblins. Also, there's a rune over there, which I'm you know, doing stuff like this. Also, plants. Hey, they kind of predicted the Jak and Daxter plant physics before Jak and Daxter came out. Was this before Jak and Daxter? I'm pretty sure it was, considering it was no Jak and Daxter was made by Naughty Dog. So I was gonna say, oh, it's like Insomniac guessing itself, but no, it's whatchamacallit. I should probably be playing, you know, less Insomniac games, more Naughty Dog games on my channel, because I played like the first 2 Ratchet & Clank games, and actually that's all the Insomniac games I played. What else did I play? I played like 2 Yu-Gi-Oh games. I played a Capcom game. So Yu-Gi-Oh is Konami, aka the company that no longer has Kojima. Also, that barrel was floating. And physics. These physics are truly confusing. And my foot has gone numb from boredom. Oh yeah, that one's just worth 10. Because sometimes it's worth 25, sometimes it's worth 10, and sometimes it's worth 0. I wonder if that will actually show up. Hey, guess what? Jump cut. Welcome to the Speedway. Banzai Speedway. Well, Banzai Speedway. Oh, it's got the what challenge would you like to play thing. From Spyro 3. So they're obviously trying to copy the speedways at Spyro 3. Unlike the speedways in Spyro 2, or even the speedways in Spyro 1. Except these are trying too hard. I like the big red rings of death, I guess you could say. So yeah, just gonna try and ignore the outside volume of things happening while I'm doing things, because it just interrupts the recording, and it causes me to do more editing, and those ninjas just kind of stopped. And also, look at these effects on the charge animations. Why am I killing these people? I don't know, I could just apply that logic to any Speedway thing. Especially Metro Speedway from Spyro 2, where you're killing pigeons and people who are bungee jumping for no reason. Also notice how these are kind of like GIFs, and these particle effects. Did I say GIFs? I meant GIFs, because that's pretty much how I pronounce it. And geez, the frame rate is so terrible, it's lagging my recording. And I tried recording Shadow of Mordor on this computer, and it actually kind of worked. Didn't want to update it because it was boring, but and upload it. But yeah, the thing is, also flapping does nothing. The thing is that why is this lagging so incredibly much, I wonder? The answer is simple. There is no answer. Where are these ninjas now? Like, I saw them around here before. They should be flying around somewhere. And I believe they're going clockwise, so the best choice is to go anti-clockwise around the map. That should help me catch them. Also, the music in this game isn't that bad. It's just not as good as the original. And here's the ninjas. Die, ninja, you don't belong in this world, because I can see you. Yay, and what's my reward? No. Do I get 400 gems and a dragonfly? No, I just get a dragonfly. That's the thing, it doesn't reward you for getting like little bits. That's like a Pokemon's name. I haven't played Pokemon in like years. Now I have to race the ninjas because, you know, those ninjas were totally hard to beat and catch. Actually, I guess they were because it took the longest for me to find them. Probably because I wasn't paying attention. And also, check out these quality things. Also, the racing here is incredibly slippery, and I'm so bored that my hand has gone asleep. First with my foot, now with my hand. And also those T-lamps are pretty much gonzos. You can even find the chains that are just hanging off nothing. Could have hit that blue accelerator ring. But yeah. Also, these dots don't even go off screen before they disappear. This is just poor game design 101. So I'm gonna do one lap, and then I'm just gonna jump cut to the end, because, you know... No, I don't know. It seems I'm going faster. Maybe it's just momentum. Maybe it's Maybelline. And that was like no trouble whatsoever. However, the only trouble I faced was my hand, like my left hand went completely asleep. All I could move was my pointer finger and my thumb. Do I want to try again? Hell no! They dropped this dragonfly while running away. First off, they have paragliders. Yo Jimbo, what are you doing in this game? Go back to Final Fantasy X, you know, an actual good game. A AAA game. Let's exit this level because I don't feel like playing any more of this terrible. That loading screen just there was literally over a minute. And as you, the smarter of you probably would have noticed, or pretty much anyone, because anyone's smart enough to realize that there are so little dragonflies in this game that they had to put the speedway in normal levels. Yeah. Also something I didn't show off before was this NPC.
Spyro, my kite
Talk to me,
got
you
stuck up in the
sack of
tree.
shock.
Could you get my kite out of the tree for me, Spyro? I can't reach
Too
it because
bad.
there's nothing here to stand on. Just me.
No. Why don't I stand on you? Why don't you stand on me to jump up? So basically, you can't do that right now. You have to backtrack. Backtrack is, you know, quality game design 101. Hey, I guess they're taking stuff from Naughty Dog.
I'm sorry the dojo is in such a state for...
I'm not reading all that, or letting an NPC say all that, because that takes too much time, and I'm going to end this episode as soon as I can. Because, I'll tell you what, after all this recording failure I've been through, I really don't feel like making any more of this. But I'm going to endure. Why am I going to endure? No, for you, the wonderful viewers, like the 3 people who are going to watch this video. Or eventually, if I have like 500,000 million subscribers in the future, someone's going to look back at this and like, oh hey, this guy was a complete asshole back in the old days. He used to make terrible videos. Then again, didn't everybody make terrible videos in the beginning? That's a trick question. The answer is yes. In fact, as I've noticed before, like on the first video I've ever made, I've made worse videos than these. Just don't even look those up. For some reason those videos have more views than, you know, the stuff I've made. Probably because they were made like 6 years ago. Well, not 6 years ago or anything like that, maybe like 3, 4, 5 possibly? I don't know. I have no track of time. I graduated high school and don't have a job yet. You think I have track of time? No, it just slips through. If anyone out there is hiring, then please do not inform me, because you're probably from like America or somewhere. I don't know. So yeah, this is a dragon, and what does he do?
Beyond your years.
I believe this guy does, like, he drops a bridge. You didn't even do anything, you just prattled off against, like, I'm just tripping over my own words because he's so stupid. Maybe I am the stupid one, and maybe that's what he was pointing out. Maybe he is smarter than we thought. No, I'm just looking too deep into this. This isn't like some Undertale level secret.
Spyro.
And look who's here.
In trouble again,
It's
I
Moneybags.
see.
Well, at least they got Moneybags' original voice actor, whoever that is. But the downside is, Moneybags only appears once in this entire game. And he does this because Moneybags knows magic. Because, you know, that makes sense. And he actually has an animation where you hit him, so this is like the first game to have that, except for, you know, that one part in Spyro 3 where you get to pretty much massacre him. And there's a thing over there which I'm gonna have to do. I'll probably jump cut. And it's the blue dragon. Stop speaking in Japanese. You're not Japanese. Otherwise you'd be speaking in Japanese. I wonder if this game actually has Japanese settings. Oh, what just happened? My importer just went on the fritz for a second there. I don't know. Also note that these gems don't really have physics until they touch something. So yeah, quality game design right there. Well, sometimes they do. Also, leap of fail. Also, this is one of the most annoying dragonflies in the game to catch. Yes! Oh look, 2 yellow gems. That one was just worth 5. That one wasn't worth anything. No number showed up for it. So yeah, this dragonfly is just piss annoying. Because you cannot gauge where this bubble breath goes because it's so finicky. It doesn't have a solid structure, so you just have to get lucky. You have to be up all night to get this dragonfly.
Hey, it's Dawn!
Well, if you're up all night, you will see dawn. Spyro was just, you know, doing the moonwalk right there in that, you know, little cutscene there. Barry, can you edit that in so it shows that again? No? Well, I should probably get a Barry to do my editing. So I can just yell, Barry, do that. Also, there's another one of these little annoying dragons here, which I won't bother talking to, because there's nothing to learn from that. So yeah, I have to come back here when I have Ice Breath to stand on them. Also, worst whirligig. Or whatever it's called. No, it's not the whirligig. The whirligig was the thing from Spyro 3, the vehicle. I forget what those things were called. Whirlwind. Yeah, the whirlwind. Worst whirlwind. Also, nice physics when you drop, you just cannot move. I'm pretty sure everyone in the gaming community knows you should never stop the gamer from being able to move. Unless it's, you know, because they messed up and they're being attacked. And that was just me not paying attention, because I don't really need to, because this game is piss easy except for like 3 parts of it. And those aren't even, you know, the player's fault. Stop zapping me, it's making my recordings go crazy. Hey look, it's the dragonfly that will appear in future Spyro games. Hang on, I have to get it, because... Shut up, you stupid dragonfly, I can't even see you. Shut up, Morty, or I'm gonna beat you up. Can't see this dragonfly because it's just too stupid. There should be a stupid counter. Counter how many times I say stupid. I tell you how many there are. Not enough, and it's just staying still.
Hey, it's Cinder!
Oh, it's Cinder, hooray! The best Spyro character. Do I sound out of energy? Well, that's probably because I am. I should probably go grab a Coke or something during this loading screen. Yeah, not dealing with your BS. Yes, I can clear out the tanks. I don't even know how to control it because, you know, stupid. This is going to be boring and tedious, so, yeah. Also, you press X squared to move the thing up, X to move it down. Also, why does a dojo have a tank thing. Also, you can do this for no reason. Why you need to do this? No reason, like, whatsoever. Because, I mean, you can't see where you're shooting. So yeah, as Pat Strikes Back came up with, there is no reason for a dojo to have tanks, because dojo and martial arts is for self-defense. And this tank is terrible, because the camera is just atrocious. It may not seem like it's that bad, but it is worse than it seems. Yeah, this thing is as clunky as it seems. It doesn't have tank controls, which, I tell you one thing, tank controls is good for a tank. You should be able to move backwards. There is no way to move backwards, so you can't, like, control this at all. You can't throw it in reverse. There's a reason that it's called tank controls. It's because it's for a tank. If you do not put tank controls on a tank, you're gonna have a bad time. Also, their missiles are like super speed, while yours are like slow as hell. And also they're heat-seeking. Oh, let me just shoot this little enemy here to get health back. Oh, hang on, gotta go into first-person view. Hang on, can't shoot it because it's too close. Hang on, can't shoot it at all because it's, you know, invincible. This is literally the lowest I can shoot. Oh, let me just reverse and go shoot it. Oh, hang on, I have to go back. You know what, I'll just shoot this one. Hopefully I'm far enough away to shoot it. Nope, not far enough away to shoot it. Oh, hang on, I have to run it over, of course. Even though I tried that before with the other one and it didn't work. This game's just pissing me off. And also, yeah, there's 21 tanks. I haven't even finished off 1/3 of this challenge. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Here they are all standing in a row. As you just saw, it took me 4 shots to shoot that guy. This game is terrible, and I'm pretty sure you know that already though, and I can't see because I can't rotate, can't strafe. Strafing doesn't exist, plot twist. And you could say, oh, you're just doing this really badly. Of course I'm doing this badly, I'm rushing through. Then again, I'm pretty sure no one wants to watch me, you know, just go completely, just stay back here into first person mode and just shoot them like this, because that takes too long. And start lagging the game, because it's rendering all of this at once in the, like, the view. That was some extreme lag there. I don't know whether it was Pinnacle Studio or if it was the actual game itself. Either way, bad programming. Also, for anyone who's thinking about doing Let's Plays on your own, don't use Pinnacle Studio. Just don't bother. Well, actually, if you're doing console, then I guess it would be okay, but then again. I'm using Pinnacle Studio 14, and I'll tell you why. It's because I lost the Pinnacle Studio code, so I can't get, like, updates or something like that. The only reason I'm able to use Pinnacle Studio is because there's a thing where you can just enter any code online and you can get it to work. That's fair, because, you know, I can totally get health when the stupid bullets won't lock onto the enemies, and they lock onto these stupid fodder enemies. Oh, that's fair. Oh, dying with health. Beautiful.
Oh, no. What?
You know what? I'm just gonna jump cut this entire challenge out. See you guys then. Also, I'd like to bring up, if the bullets do home in on the stupid bunny rabbits and stop you from shooting the tanks, then please tell me why the bloody hell does the bullets not even kill the rabbits?
Well done, Private.
Private? You call me private, bitch? I might as well be bloody Admiral.
Hey, it's Cub.
Even though Admiral is, you know, a term that's used in seafaring and stuff like that in the Navy.
Would y'all?
No. Because those bloody dummies are just gonna be more tanks. Because, you know, why bother putting up dummies? They might as well be the mad dummy. And I have more editing to do. Blimey. Okay. And also this 1-up came back. I know it's not really a 1-up, and don't expect me to be losing any lives because this game is actually piss easy. It's tedious though. It's as tedious as Sonic 06 is glitchy. And also, actually, I am ruling out Sonic 06 for at least like 5 months. Because I'm going to be making a lot of Darkest Dungeon videos. Speaking of Darkest Dungeon, my favorite team got wiped today by a Shambler. I was very certain that I could beat it.
Hey, it's Cloudy.
Cloudy says, "Don't forget to bring a cloud." I don't know. Don't expect me to pun everything. Who am I, Sans? I do have the Sans Steam emoticon though. I also have a top dog. So yeah, the annoying dog is mine. And I'm just gonna sell it as soon as I can, because it hasn't even been like, what, 2 weeks? Or something, I don't know. Interpret what I say. So basically my setup was my man-at-arms was dealing damage to the Shambler, while my Abomination was in the second slot, just using Rake to kill the Psychopants that it summons every single turn. And I had a Jester that was using Battle Ballad in the back, and my Cultist was both healing and applying like some damage with the Sacrificial Stab. And it was going well. The Shambler had like 11 health left, and then my Abomination got a negative resolve check. And when the Abomination gets a negative resolve check, it transforms back into a human. So I could no longer use Rake because you can't transform more than once. And it all went downhill from there. The Shambler Psychopants totally destroyed me.
You have done well, little dragon. Freeing the...
Yep, because you know, the last guy always carries one.
Hey, it's Roxy.
You don't do anything except give me a dragonfly. I don't know whether you can actually reach that kite from here. Well, you probably should be able to, but it's probably not going to let me. Yep, can't do it. Kite stuck in a tree. Well, sorry, I can't get it until I, you know, hurt you. Just, yes, clip inside the bottle because, you know, collision detection is no longer a thing. Oh, wait. Oh, it did let me get it, except it was just incredibly delayed. Cause, you know, logic. Ugh. Shut up, I don't want to talk to you. That is the stupidest thing ever. You don't even deserve to talk. You don't even deserve to live. Get out of here. And now I have to climb this structure again. Hooray. Here we are at the end of the level. Where, you know, the level pretty much basically ends. Oh, thank you, game importer, whatever it is, for lagging so I can't see what I'm doing. I believe that this should be like all of the gems, and also I had 666 there for a second. Yay! You know, it would have been more useful to have the actual... yeah, okay, 700 out of 700. Hang on. Oh yeah, I guess I gave 200 to money bags. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this level because I can't do everything because I don't have Ice Breath. Even though I can get that one pretty soon, I think. Oh wait, no, it's in the dream world, so no, I can't. And also more long loading times. I'm gonna time this one though. 56 seconds! 56 motherfucking seconds to load this. Now I can install this rune and get the power of electricity. Now let me tell you one thing, electricity, infinitely more useful than flame, because you can do this. And that, even though it may look like I'm just wildly spazzing out, creates a cone of death that has actually really long range. So yeah, it's gonna be the end of this video. Also, lightning looks glitchy as hell. Truly, good quality. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. I've been recording for like over an hour now. And I was supposed to be meeting a friend on Steam for some Don't Starve Together. So yeah, comment if you actually want that, because I might record some of that later. But yeah, this has been the Real Spartan 9001, enduring terrible games for your pleasure. See you in the next video. Bye.